Hey, buddy. Hope y'all doing alright. So, on the day my mom rushed my dad to the hospital, um, there was, I think I'm not sure if they're ravens or crows, or I think crows are a little bit bigger ones, so I think these are crows. But I had two crows that came, the tree in my backyard. They like came into the tree, which isn't all that uncommon, but two of them together, the way they did, with the cause being like directly aimed at my ears, and then they kept on getting like closer and closer and closer to me as I was outside. I felt like they were trying to get my attention, and this was right when my dad was going through surgery, and I'm just gonna tell you what I felt like they told me. This is why earlier today I talked about how I hear I'm not sure if the devil can play tricks on people, and so what I heard is I don't want it to be true, so I haven't really shared it or talked about it because I don't really know what to do with it. But this will, at least if people are watching, this might give some reasons as to why I'm doing what I'm doing. But anyway, what I heard these two crows tell me was I felt like, first of all, I felt like those two crows. I felt like it was a particular person saying that she's the Grim Reaper, and Akama was with her, and they told me that they're coming to collect the weak men or some shit like that, and they were taking my dad, and then they're gonna come back for me. That's what I felt like was told to me. Um, so yeah, I don't know what to do with that, and so it's like that happens, and then that plus the situation of her continuing to block and doing whatever it is she's doing leaves me like, well, what the fuck? Like, even if that hadn't happened though, like I still, I, there's sacredness, like a sacred connection. Okay, like there's things that are required in order to have that type of connection. And then there's things that you can do that can make that connection that much more difficult. And unfortunately, the things that she's done in the past has made a sacred connection with her extremely difficult, as it has with a lot of my former friends. Just that's what happened when you guys do what you do. In my opinion, to me, sacredness holds certain things. There's certain requirements that are essential in order for something to truly be sacred. Relationships with people to me are sacred. I treat them very sacredly. I don't know. I don't care who you are. I will give you love. I will help you out if you are in need. Life is sacred to me. Other people in my life have not shown me that they view life the same way I do, and how they care for other people, which is their choice. I'm not. I mean, that I'm different. Uh, so, but just getting back to because I feel like certain cares weren't there for myself and my family, to me, that tells me that wherever you guys are coming from, it isn't a place that's close to where I'm coming from. Um, and then there's the comments that I heard, or from the words I heard from the ethers or from the ravens yesterday. Uh, so if a particular, it's like I told my little brother. Um, because I actually asked him to stop telling me that he loves me. Because I was like, dude, you keep telling me this, man, but then like your actions aren't following through. Now he's changed since I told him that. I think it might have. I think he listened a little bit because his actions have changed, and I'm very appreciative of that. Although just the other day he did something that was a little bit weird, but that's okay. I've seen change in him, his actions, so I've seen progress. But when I told him that, I think it clicked because, like I said, he's changed it up a little bit. But even with him, I had to tell him that, and then I asked him just to, don't say it so much, just show me, and then he told me, he was like, I say it all the time because when I leave, you never know if we're not going to come back or die or anything like that, and he's absolutely right. So it's like, in terms of like leaving or going places, and when people are leaving or going, I think it's always good to just let people know that you love and care for them. Um, And so upon him telling me that, I'd sense, I was like, yeah, it's good to do, to just, even though there's issues whenever he's leaving the house or whenever any of us leaving the house, I still think it's good to maintain that higher level of love and care, because we don't know any time that the last time we see each other is going to be. So it's good anytime that you leave to say you love somebody. Um, and uh, so, for a particular person, man, if that's, she really cares, then I think this would be a good time for her to show that she cares. Or not, or she can do whatever she wants, but that's where I'm at now. She's gonna have to show me, because I've shown her, like, I actually have sent her things, when she was hurting, I offered to be there. Like, I did things, whether she liked it or not, I still chose to put forth the effort. I have not seen her put forth the effort to me. So, that's just where I'm at. But upon hearing what I heard yesterday, and based on the lack of sacredness that I feel with her, that there's nowhere else really for me to go. I mean, in this situation, it is really up to you guys. So that's where I'm at. All right, I love y'all. Bye.